So today we are going to learn active voice and passive voice. What is active voice? Now active voice is something that we speak actively about a subject. What is the subject? He. He is the subject. What is he? Is the subject. So what is happening in active voice? We give preference to the subject he, or in that place any type of subject, he, it. Okay, so that is called an active voice. In this particular example, writes he writes an exam. He writes an exam. Okay, if you see that example, he is writing. Who is writing the exam? He is writing. Okay, who is writing? He is writing. So he becomes the important area. He becomes the important area for active voice. He writes an exam. So who has written the exam is what it gives the answer. But the same sentence can be written in different way, that is passive voice, without changing the meaning. But the preference is not given to he. It is not important in passive voice. We will see how is it. So passive voice. In passive voice, exam is written by him, is written by him. Now see, he writes exam gets converted to exam is written by him. So in passive voice, the object becomes a subject, and this is the prime most important thing, and not him. Whoever may be writing the exam, it is not so important, but what has he written is very important. So that is why passive voice takes the object and makes it a subject to give due importance to that aspect. What is the aspect here? Exam is the aspect of importance. And not him. So him is not, or he is not the important thing here. So this is the basic understanding of an active voice and a passive voice. Now let's go further and see how an active voice in different tense forms can be changed to passive voice very easily. Now for this, let us write simple present tense. He writes. Present continuous tense. He is writing. He is writing. Present perfect. He has written. He has written. Simple past. He wrote. He wrote. Past continuous. He was writing. Past perfect. He had written. Simple future. He will write. Now we will change these tenses into passive voice. Now what are the rules? The rules are very simple. There should be an object. There should be an object. For example, we will write object as exam everywhere. Here also exam, here also exam, everywhere exam. That becomes the object. He writes exam, he is writing exam, he has written exam, so vice versa. Now when you change these tense forms into passive voice, the number one rule is you have to use V3. V3. That's very important to use what? V3. What are V3s? What is the V1, V2, V3 of write? Say write V1, wrote V2, written V3. So in passive voice, we have to use V3 forms, that is past participle written. Okay. So now the object in all these sentences will become the subject. Now exam will come here, he will go here. Okay. So now you see exam, already we have just seen this, just a repetition. Exam is written, that is the V3 here. We are using is because it is simple present tense. Exam is written by him. That is very simple. Okay. Object becomes subject and we are using V3 and using is preposition by, and he gets converted to him. That is a natural common sense. So he is writing. Next one is he is writing. What? Let us say exam. Okay. Exam. So here already is there. Just to bring down exam is. We have to write V3. In passive voice, what we have to do? We have to always use V3. So writing, what is the V3? That is written. Exam is written. But the problem is here we have ing. That ing we must not exclude it. You have to bring by adding be plus ing, that is being. That way you are bringing that ing to passive form. Exam is being, and this right will become written, that is V3. Exam is being written by him. So that is how it happens. Next, present perfect tense, he has written exam. Now again take the object exam. Exam has been written, has, okay, has been. So been we have to use here in order to bring it into passive voice. He has written, exam has been written by him. So that is how. Now you see this is all present tense. That's why we are using either has or is for changing. Sometimes if it is plural, exams, okay, then we have to use instead of is are, because are exams is plural. That's why we use are. Exams are written by him. He is writing exams. Exams are being written by him. He has written exams. Exams have been, H-A-V-E, have been, because it is plural. Okay. So exams have been written by him.